4 games on the Monkey King, then 1 on Elise, Jarvan, and Vi. The only champion on the Wukong he's picked up a win for is that Vi.
Not too long ago, an old comfort of his. This time around, though, actually going to be the LeBlanc, and that means you could potentially be looking for some 2v2 action in the early game. Very good kill setup with the chains, and these are the carries that you have right now on Team Heretics.
They've got the damage, they've got the ability to play 2v2. Our stats team has just confirmed first ever Malphite for Photon as a player.
Also, very defensive approach down towards that bottom side. Upset opting into bone plating as well. We've seen a lot of resolve trees come through for a lot of AD carries.
Silas going for the abscond abducts, taking
Evi's
a bunch of damage, and Evi's going to leap forwards. 200 hit points, 100 hit points, and Perks literally just walks away. Lucky it didn't tag onto the wall. The chains will connect there onto Perks, down to 100. Ruby's chasing forward, forces the flash. Perks survives with less than 50 HP. Kaiser gets jumped on, heal already used.
Let's continue that conversation because he had that bot lane priority after crashing in. Jungle in the mid lane, Mercer around as well. 3 versus 2.
Ruby's going in, chains will connect. Mercer's going to get the boop, get the bop, looking for the dredge line, holding on to it for now. Now he's actually going to have some backup, so we could have a 2v2 Yagoborg.
Most certainly could here. Photon still halfway till 6, but could turn on Yankers immediately. They're holding their hands.
That's the engage forward. Massive smack onto Ebi. The flail comes out. The counter strike in the first blood for Team Heretics, but Bo with a crushing blow. The permafrost holding Bo in place. Ebi escapes with his life. The flash was used. Bo's looking for more, but he can't find it. Heretics get the kill. Just a little bit, at least in the laning phase. But it will not be impacting the team fights. Bo is getting pulled backwards there. Dredge line was good. Here comes Ruby as well. Bottom lane's not there. Jack Spectra had recall pushed forward. And we also did see Ebi trying to push very aggressively. Dragon goes very low. Smite fights. Smite fight and smited! What?
Yeah, can start priming that bot lane for a potential play, but you can see Vitality, they're already ready for it. They're guarding their entrance into their own jungle.
And Mercer needs to use that ulti just to stay alive. Upset continues the chase with a flash. I mean, even across the board. So,
Perks.
2v2 play now being set up. Flash available for Perks if he wants it. He's hijacked the prison, still has the ability to turn around. Here comes Mercer as well. That's so much healing already. The prison onto Mercer. Perks escapes. Kaiser's there in the nick of time, but more importantly, Perks used everything. The ult, the flash, flawlessly.
Hold up. Oh, no, I baited. It's been a while since I've been on the desk. Plates are still up and available, so Ruby, he's going to stay out of vision. They're going to place a pink ward down and maybe invite Vitality to get engaging on them.
No teleports for either top laner. Drop the Cyclone, comes out, Jack Spectra's forced to flag, but Vitality's mobility is too much to deal with. The spin to win and the crushing blows give Bo the double. Oh no, it's Bo! Mercer's going to use that dredge line of safety, and he's finally taken out at least one back.
3 versus 4. Team Heretics was even looking for the play. They wanted them to engage, and yet they still lost the play. Perks on the tower now.
He's got the turret aggro as well. Ruby's going to continue the chase forward. Perks to 300, 400 HP. He's managed to hijack away the Mimic. Ruby gets a solo kill onto Perks. Great for Bo. No flash available to him. Upset stepping forward. He's got the ulti too. Dredge line connects. Dragon is now being ignored. Bo's inside the pit. Upset has got the damage to deal with despite not having the shield bow. Ruby goes all the way forward. And now all of a sudden Dragon is forced from Heretics.
I'm honestly look for Herald as well. They have their members up here. Ebi in the top side and Jack Spectra coming in from mid.
GB, look at the minimap. All 5 members of Vitality are around. The first one to pull the trigger was Ruby. There goes Bo. Gets caught up by the dredge line. Cyclone is ticking. Mercer forced to flash for his life, and Jack Spectra gets away from Upset, who hopped over the wall. So both teams do not want to give up.
So there's no way that they're ever really going to be able to contest this on Vitality. On the contrary, they might look for a dive on a Malphite.
They're going to look for it. Ethereal Chains connect. They're going to at least root Photon. Super Mega Deathstroke, not enough damage with Ebi's Jax. And I think if he can find those unstoppable forces in team fights, they have a lot of tools. Ruby's going to be able to use that distortion very well, lands the chains. All of a sudden, backup is now coming. Kaiser's waiting in the wings, as is Bo. Flashes up for Ruby. And look at the map, look at top.
Up towards top side, you can see that's where Vitality is. Down towards the bot side, that's where Team Heretics are now setting up camp as well.
Okay, Ruby's been able to escape in the top lane. Photon's got flash, he's got the unstoppable force. He's going to use the ultimate, gets pulled backwards with the hook. The tower is now being sieged by Vitality in the top lane, and Photon now will be forced to flash. Chased forward by multiple members of Team Heretics. Look at how hard it is to kill him already.
This is not envisioned for Perks. We could have another fight, 1 versus 1.
Level 12 versus level 12. 2 items secured, Black Cleaver is available. Grandmaster's Might was just popped off. Perkz running for his life. The last two dragons have been gift-wrapped and donated to Vitality. The engage comes out. Bo's running for his life. Dragon is still being tagged. The Yanko's forced to flash. He stays alive, but just for how long? The Ultra Shock Laser picks it up, and Vitality seem to have won the fight. Dragon is still being tagged and focused. It resets, loses patience. Perkz is killed by Evi, who's now on a killing spree, and the Dragon's secured by Vitality. The third of the game. Upset hops over the wall. Evi follows. He empowers himself to pick up the kill, and Photon just about gets the ulti out. The fight goes to Heretics. The Dragon goes Vitality.
Yeah, how much is
If the plays to get the TP, I like this. If they stick around and commit to the fight, this gets nervous. That's at least half set. They've jumped onto Photon. Is getting a lot of damage down. He didn't get to flash. He didn't get to ulti.
That's big.
Joins in the fight. That's 2 kills already. Bo and Photon are down. Upset's the next target. He's going to cleanse away from that counter-strike. No flash available to him. But look at Perkz on the back end. He's got himself one. Ruby's going low. The Mimic is going to be the target as Evi's trying to hold off Upset. They take down Perkz. The rest of the team Upset move away. Upset gets over the wall. Gets another. Turns attention onto Mercer, who's going to use that dredge line to safety. And Upset and Kaiser dodge, dip, duck, and dive their way to keeping Vitality alive. It's not over yet. Jack Spectra fires out the zap. Upset's waiting for the cooldowns. Hops over the wall thanks to that spark. And now he's looking for Mercer, trying to get in range for that right click. Bursting his fire all the way forward. And Vitality turn it around.
Yeah.
We're starting to get a little quiet, starting to get a little nervous.
Oh no.
This time around, Photon finds the engage onto Jack Spectra. He's still got that flash available to him, throws it over the wall. Teleport's now coming in, and Vitality, they may have bitten off more than they can chew. Bo gets taken out once again. This time down to 9,000. Ruby waiting in the wings. Level 15, though, to Perkz' 16. The hijack has landed onto that Nautilus ultimate. Ultra Shock Laser goes up. Baron has reset, and Team Heretics, I think they're okay for now. 5 versus 5. Fantastic work from the Observers, is going for the split focus on the objectives.
They're just going to be able to take this quickly. They're going to say, you know what, you get the Baron, we get the Soul, we're fine with it, and they're going to take that trade. Curious to see that no one from Vitality was actually up there to try and play a bit of spoiler. You didn't need all 5 members at the Drake, but bouncing your enemy back and forth, puppeteering them, so you can slowly but surely take turrets.
1.5 minutes to go before the Baron will wear out. Mercer's been caught. He dredge lines away by some time, but that cannot happen. They were trying to set up the vision. They were trying to puppeteer, and unfortunately, the strings were cut.
Yeah, you didn't wait for the current pressure to come through from the side of Evi. No one was responding to the play. No one was around that mid lane until you saw it. Now Perkz, though, not seeing this one either.
Teleport's available for Photon. It's instantly coming down. Flame Chompers are thrown. The rest of Vitality are around, but Perkz stays alive for a significant amount of time. He's already taken out the Bo. Now landing the Cyclone. Jack Spectra flashes for his life. Buys some time thanks to that stopwatch. And Upset is jumped on. Your Silver Force comes out. Ebi's the next target. Bo has shut down Jack Spectra. Vitality may have just won the fight. Ebi's turned into a munchkin. Here comes Ruby. Tick, tick, boom. Upset is unstoppable. And Ebi's running for his life. Vitality have won that fight.
Just when it started to look good for Team Heretics, they start becoming sloppy with it. One mistake leads to multiple, and Vitality now chasing down Ebi. How far can he go? What's happening on the rest of the map? It's just Bo trying to see if he can get some turrets. Ebi, don't think there's much you can do in this situation. Should eventually be run down, shut down.
They get the flash from Upset at 2 and 5. So when you do look forward to those BO3s and the group stage, Vitality will be there, but this doesn't build a lot of confidence. They will be able to blow up Ruby. Golden Hornets are happy with that one as another kill comes in here for Yankos. It's a minute 20 for both of those big objectives. The Mega Death Rocket was good, but now he's under the tower. No flash, no ghost. Upset's going to jump forward, crash down with some lightning. Run, Jack Spectra, run! That ghost will time out very, very soon. Will he get a teleport? Oh, Perkz has already TP'd in.
He's done.
Perkz wants to send a message here. Blastcone is popped.
Oh.
The arcane power buff, not going to be enough. Jack Spectra's just taking us on a... Cue the Benny Hill music. You're
looking at Yankers. Can he get in here just to steal this objective away? Our Team Heretics looking at a potential Elder Drake right now. Doesn't really look like it matters.
Oh, Baron has at least been slowed down for now. 25 seconds for Jack. It'll be gone. By the time he spawns, it will be gone. Take a look at the standings as this objective is being secured. If you are a fan of SK Gaming and Koi, if Vitality use this Baron, if Vitality close this game out, those two teams will advance to the group stage. Photon is TP'd in behind enemy lines. Baron has been secured. Yankos got turned into a munchkin thanks to that Lulu. and the target will be Ruby. He's taken out by Photon. All of a sudden, Upset gets another. He's legendary, killing Mercer. And with Baron empowered minions, Supers in the middle lane, this has to be it. That's a TP into the base. Evi, I don't think you win this race, but he's going to try.
Yeah, I mean, there's already Baron up minions here, so there's someone to stop him. He's going to get the turret and back off immediately. Baron's still active. Jack Spectre on the turret. We've seen him in this position before.
And he does get taken out. Evi and Mercer, the last two players standing in front of the entirety of Vitality. They take down the Nexus turret number 1, turn their attention to the second as Photon is chasing down Evi. The Nexus will be focused, and Vitality once again look to pick up that win. Vitality will lock in SK and Koi and put themselves one step closer to a higher seed for groups.